Greetings, fellow Earthlings. I'm Prince Alfie, and I'm going to be doing a guided ancestors message for the reading today. So, as I'm busy shuffling, I'm hearing from your ancestors that they are very proud of the effort and the work that you've done on yourself to get to where you are today. They see that you've put in so much work to maintain your positive thoughts, to maintain your heart space, to keep your heart open and keep expressing yourself with compassion. And they just wanted to tell me to let you know, to make you aware of the fact that they are very proud of you. So as I'm getting into the reading, we have judgment. So what I feel like your ancestors are talking about here is that at this time in your life, your ancestors are actually going through this spiritual war, and it is judgment time. They are fighting this spiritual battle with you and for you. And at the present time, it is the sense of having to make a decision in order to overcome this difficult time. And what I'm hearing here with judgment is that I'm hearing the word vulnerable. Vulnerable. It's like going through this time of having to make these judgment calls. There's a sense of you being very vulnerable and having to release a lot of things that you're very comfortable with in order to achieve this state of wholeness and success, stepping into your near future. But your ancestors are also telling me now with this Nine of Pentacles is you are well on your way through this journey, and that the journey that you have chosen to take and the path that you are following is the correct path that you need to be on. So you are in the right place at the right time with the right people, making the perfect choice. So your ancestors are telling you once again that they are very proud of this journey that you're going on. It's like all the effort that you've put into maintaining yourself in this very high vibrational energy is very, very beautiful. It's like, oh, I see your heart space being so open, and it's making me feel all warm and tingly inside. Then we have the Star. Your ancestors here are telling me that with the Star card being here, they are constantly around you. It's like they're always with you, working with you in order to bring you signs and synchronicities in order to overcome the challenges that you face in your daily life. But I see that they're also showing me that by you allowing yourself to release all of the negative emotion that you have and pouring positive emotion back into yourself is in turn helping you heal your wounds from the past, where you've been through these spiritual wars or these battles and these challenges in your physical life that you feel very wounded by, or let me rephrase that, you felt very wounded by, because now we have this Eight of Cups in the center of this read. So that talks about you walking away from things that no longer serve you, right? And the cups linked to your emotion. So it's talking about walking away from all of the negative emotion that you have been holding onto or experiencing in order to reach the state of healing and having faith in the unknown. It's like, I feel like here with the Star card is telling me that your faith is a very strong, it's very powerful. The kind of energy that you have behind your faith is like going into a situation blindly, but knowing that you will come out successful. It's whatever you are going through, you will heal from it completely. You will heal your emotional state, your mental state, if it is something physical, you will have the means in order to heal those parts of yourself that need healing. And then we have the Chariot, which talks about progression, forward movement, and success. So your ancestors here are telling you that you are definitely on the right path to achieving the goals that you are setting out for yourself. And I see that they're telling me that you are on the right path when it comes to your life paths in this lifetime. So in this star card, you see how the woman is naked there, right? And then having that huge star above her. It's like in the state of being vulnerable, because when one is naked, especially around other people, you could feel the sense of being vulnerable, like you don't want people seeing your precious parts, right? So what your ancestors are telling me here is you being this vulnerable person, but still working on balancing out your emotions. You are creating this starlight within inside of yourself that is shining so bright at this time, where you will be attracting a lot of healing energy and a lot of the blessings that are meant for you, that you deserve, that you've worked for, right? And then these white stars that are around this person and this big star, whenever I see white in a card, when it stands out to me, it links to the ancestors. So I see that your ancestors are constantly around you, helping your light shine. And they're sort of giving you these uplifting feelings, or they're helping you with positive thoughts in order to raise your vibrational frequency. But the one thing I do see here, your ancestors are asking you to still keep working on walking away from all of the emotional baggage that you've been holding onto from your past. Because when you hold on to this negative emotion, it is the saying goes, what you think and what you feel is what you create into your reality, right? So if you are holding on to these negative thoughts, negative emotions, you are manifesting that back into your life. So you will keep experiencing those heavy feelings as long as you hold on to them. So your ancestors here are telling you to take the time to work through those emotions and leave them in your past. So to have this as a quick message, your ancestors, sorry, getting tongue tied here. So your ancestors are asking you to make that judgment call right at this time, to walk away from the heavy emotions that you're feeling, and by doing that, you will experience the success and progression with forward movement that you have been working so diligently towards. Going this way, we have you being this very stable, beautiful person, right? Being grounded, being very mature. It's like you're not childish. It's you have this very regal, elegant kind of energy about you. And what that makes me feel is a spiritual royalty. So your ancestors are actually telling you that at this time you are reaching a stage of higher royalty with your spirit. And that by walking away from these heavy emotions will help you heal from all of the past things that you've been going through that have been impacting you negatively. I am going to be pulling a Moonology card, 2 cards in fact, for a additional message for this read, to see what else your ancestors want to let you know. So the first card that we have here is be bold and make the first move. So your ancestors are telling you that you need to be the one to actually take the step forward, the first step. Because by doing that is you opening the doors to this new chapter of your life, to this new experience that is coming in for you, where you will be able to receive your blessings. Oh, some cards fell on the floor. Let me just quickly pick them up. Oh, we have more than 2 cards. We have 4. But that's fine. Your ancestors definitely want this message going out today. So, Be bold and make the first move. Okay, the second card is you are good enough. So your ancestors are telling you that you are worth it all, right? Your value, your self-value, your worth, you are good enough. You are worth it. I know I've repeated that a few times straight after each other, but it's like your ancestors are trying to get you to understand the fact that your self-value is very valuable. Like you are valuable to society, to the world around you. And that whatever you're trying to achieve in your life, you deserve it, right? You deserve the blessings that are coming in. You deserve this success and forward movement and progression that they're trying to help you with. The third card here is confidence is your key to success. So your ancestors are telling you to have no self-doubt. So what I just saw, the reason why I was silent for this moment is I saw someone who is very shy around people, or when it comes to expressing themselves. It's like you hold a lot of your emotion in, and you hold a lot of your confidence in because you are afraid of being judged or having people criticize your character or something regarding that, right? But I'm seeing your ancestors are telling you that you should not even worry about that because you are a very beautiful person. And all of these weird quirks and traits and characteristics that you have are actually things that will make people see more of the beauty that is inside of you. So, again, don't be shy, don't hold your emotions back. Express yourself the way that you feel authentically in that moment, right? So, if you're happy and you want to just blurt out a song, oh, happy days, oh, happy days, just blurt it out, even if you're in the middle of a shopping center or alone at home or whatever the case may be. Just express that emotion, right? So, be confident because that is how you are going to attract your blessings. The fourth card here is your dreams need a practical plan. So your ancestors here are asking you to go reevaluate or look at the process that you've been going through in order to achieve the goal that you're trying to achieve when it comes to healing yourself, right? Because there is something that you need to add to this process that will help you heal faster and in a more accurate way so that you will heal these parts of yourself in order for them not to resurface in your future. So, whatever your dreams are, I just want to say that you are worth it, right? Your dreams can become reality as long as you put in the practical effort in order to achieve those goals. Okay, I just want to pull one more card from another deck. I'm going to be pulling a card from my Sacred Geometry Activations deck. But this time, only one card. We'll see if the ancestors want more than one card, but I'm asking for one. Just to give the last energy of this read, what else do your ancestors want to show you or tell you at this time? Okay, we have it. It is on the floor again. Okay, so Gaia. So on this card is the number 28. I feel like for some of my collective out there, the number 28 could be important of some sort. Maybe it's a date where something very important could happen, or it is your birthday, or something will. What's your age? I mean, something will. um, so, on this card, it says the frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our Great Mother and to the universe that birthed us all. So, what this card is trying to tell me at this time for an ancestor message is that we are all connected, right? So, when you release these negative energies, you reconnect yourself to Mother Earth, right? It's like you ground yourself and you release those negative energies, which will help you uplift your spirits. But the fact here that the part where it says we are connected to one another and the universe that birthed us all, that birthed us all, is talking about how we are all trying to achieve these goals in our lives, right? But each one of us, it is very different, right? And the way that we all achieve these goals in our own unique ways is by reconnecting to our inner self, right? It is by working on our heart space and by expressing those positive energies. It's like you are inspiring other people around you to also connect to that high vibrational frequency. And that is a very powerful energy to work through, especially when you are this high vibrational person full of love and light, right? And you randomly start singing out in a shop, oh, happy days, oh, happy days, right? And then someone will walk past and they'll be like, oh, happy days, right? Or they'll smile at you or something. So you basically uplifted that person in the shop as an example, right? So that is how we are all connected, right? As we do these things that we feel sometimes make us feel weird or give us a bit of anxiety or whatever the case may be, right? Just by expressing that bit of joy and happiness and love, it goes a long way. So many people will be blessed to have experienced that little part of the day where you made them smile. And the rest of their day is then a happy day because, they caught onto your vibe. And that is very beautiful. So your ancestors here are reminding you to just stay this beautiful person that you are, because things are about to start lining up for you. The one thing your ancestors just want to remind you of is to make sure that you are not hanging on to the negative emotions and thoughts that have happened to you in the past or that have come up in your emotions, right? That weigh you down. They are reminding you to work through those heavy emotions so that you can maintain this high vibrational frequency that you are in naturally, right? So that is the read for today. Thank you for listening to my video. I should have said this in the beginning of my video, but my videos are for entertainment purposes only. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. And I hope you guys are blessed and stay safe and tune in for the next video.